What do you want?
The views and opinions expressed in the following podcast do not necessarily reflect those of the DVM production empire. That's how you know it's good.
You're listening to the DVM production empire. Back with content, millions of downloads, taking the world by force. Join the empire today at dvmpe.com. Groovy.
All right, blood pressure.
It's normal.
Okay. We're gonna do that. We're gonna start the anesthesia.
All right. Beginning anesthesia now.
All right. Everybody okay? And scalpel.
Scalpel.
All right. I will begin the first.
No.
I'll begin.
Dr.
The first
Connors. Away from the body.
He's gone.
You know it's not gone. Your allergies. I think you need some Stupefol.
Stupefol? What's that?
Stupefol is a brand new allergy medication designed for doctors by blind auto technicians. From the creators of Stupidex and Stupidox comes Stupefol. If you're tired of your malpractice insurance going through the roof because you keep killing people on the table, you need Stupefol to clear it right up. Side effects may include drowsiness, headaches, vertigo, understanding of Cardi B, nausea, erectile dysfunction, new allergies, leaky bowels, blizzard pains, sense of euphoria from getting kicked in the nuts, the actual pain from getting kicked in the nuts, and depression. Kosher option available, because you never know when the worst could happen.
All right, let's get this breath underway.
Well, Nosha, no!
Jill! What's going on, Empire? This is Stupid Talking Stupid on the DVM production Empire. I'm Patrick.
And I'm Bear, and we read the stupid, so you don't have to. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
It's been a minute.
We've been away.
It's first I got real sick, lost my voice, and then my dad was in the hospital. Didn't exactly want to talk about stupid stuff.
And I got sick and lost my voice.
Yeah, and you barely got it back.
Barely got it back, but it has to be done.
We have to get a stupids out to you.
Yeah.
Because the stupid is piling up.
Yeah.
And it's gotta come out, which is why you got such a magnificent opening. I hope you weren't listening to that in public, because people are going to question what is going on with your life.
Like I said, we didn't put the flat line at the end, so it's okay.
Yeah, didn't want to cross the line, you know. So, how have you been?
Good.
Other than the whole being sick thing.
Went to Columbus, Ohio.
Where you got sick.
I think I was already on my way to being sick, and then, so now at least I took my entire improv team down with me.
Right.
Because they've got to be sick too now.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, we went to C2E2, and who knows what I was exposed to.
Yeah. Well,
my only hope is that since I was just so sick, my body's like, we'll give you a pass.
I'll talk about stupid. They did C2E2 the same week as they did Heroes and Villains. And WrestleMania.
And they did, I don't know how much it affected the attendance, but I know it might have affected the celebrities available, but it was also PAX East out in Boston.
Oh, yeah.
And I think Denver had their Comic-Con. I think everything was going on the same weekend.
So dumb.
So everything got spread out, and the con was noticeably... I felt like it was noticeably smaller. They made the entrance significantly better, faster.
Right.
So, instead of everyone cramming into one line that wraps around half the con to get in, they used the whole other room across the hall to this a convention center. So they had this giant hall opened up. Let's have people line up over here in batches where they can get in. We went through the line, and we're in less than 10 minutes. From like passing through the security line to getting in was less than 10 minutes. It was crazy. But we're not here to talk about that.
Nope.
Although it was nice catching up a little bit. How have you guys been? Did you guys see any stupid in the real world? I'm sure you did. In fact, here's some of the stupid that we came across in the meantime. I'm sure by now we've all heard of Florida and the amount of stupid they have. I'm pretty sure they are our biggest investor with the amount of stupid that they throw our ways. But you'll never guess what happened in Florida this time. A woman by the name of Karen Cooper. Sounds like a good head on her shoulders kind of name. Like,
oh, Karen Cooper?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, she's got a good head on her shoulders.
Yeah, seems like it's not like she's got some crazy name. You know, it's not like...
Oh, that Karen Cooper?
Yeah.
What a normal name. It seems like she's got a good head on her shoulders.
I think it's time that she settled down and got married.
Oh, that Karen Cooper with her normal name and her head on her shoulders?
She
gotta find someone.
She lives in Fort Myers, Florida.
Oh, she needs to move.
She lives in the Valencia Terrace neighborhood that includes a park. The Snell Family Park. It sounds like a great park, right? In fact,
Snell family.
They have this ficus that's over 100 years old there. It's beautiful.
We saw topiaries in Columbus, Ohio. Do you know what a topiary is?
It's just a fucking tree.
It's a tree that is grown around metal to make it look like something.
Oh, so like they direct the tree in which way to grow?
Yeah, it's like all bushes. And it was cool because it was the Sunday in the park.
Lovely.
Well, you know the painting?
Sure.
Remember Ferris Bueller's Day Off when he's staring and all the people are like, they're on the painting of the people and they're like by trees and they're looking at a lake. A very, very famous painting.
Yeah, I know.
They did that in bushes. It's pretty cool. And
like from the aerial view, you could see it,
if you find out where the painting aspect is, like you could look at it and it was actually it was surprisingly enough me, who I'm not necessarily artistically inclined. But
did you take a picture of this?
Yeah, we got pictures.
Okay, we'll put it on the Stupids page.
But it was super.
So
I'm like,
you know what you're talking about.
Steven's like, no, that's not what it is. I'm like, you're the art major. I'm like, this is
art major, more like fart major.
What?
Got him.
But yeah, so we saw some badass topiaries.
What are you, 90?
Yeah.
Judith, look at these badass topiaries.
Topiaries, badass.
They're sagging their bark, so you know they're tough.
Anyway, Karen Cooper, she loves this tree in her neighborhood so much that when she found out that the city was trying to cut the tree down, she said, "No, I'm going to save this tree. First, we have to mobilize." And when just like the normal kind of protest doesn't really work.
No.
So she decided she was going to marry this tree. She's going to marry the hell out of this tree.
It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey, shrub. I think I want to marry you.
It's a over 100-year-old tree. You don't refer to it as a shrub. Okay.
I think it'd be like, oh my God, did you just call me a shrub? Oh, I'm 100. Come on.
Like you're trying to buy tree alcohol.
It's a grandma tree.
So it was a gay tree wedding. So anyway, in an effort,
or it was just a tree wedding. Come on, Bear. It's 2018.
I'm sorry.
It's a gay wedding. It's a wedding.
It's sorry.
Really gay because it's a tree.
The ceremony on the waterfront, because that's where the tree is, complete with flowers, music, a tree-decorated wedding cake, and a canine ring bearer named Little Bear. His dog was a ring bearer for a tree.
That's not cool. That's like...
A dog named Bear that carries a ring for a tree.
That dog's gonna piss on that tree.
Wow.
Mine.
Kink shaming in
My
2018?
Tree. My tree.
Do you hear what you're saying?
It's like mine.
Ooh, I don't like getting peed on, so maybe this tree doesn't. No one should like it. Ooh.
I don't care. I don't care about this ceremony. This is my tree. Mine.
So the tree was part of a lot, an 8,000 square foot lot that was on sale for $1 million. And the guy that was going to buy it, Jeff Romer, asked the city what his legal responsibilities to the tree would be, saying, all I was doing was my due diligence on the lot. If I'm allowed to touch the tree, trim the tree, prune the tree, because I don't want to be liable if the tree falls over onto the neighbor's house. So an arborist came in and checked out the tree and said, yeah, it's healthy enough. You can trim it. And the city said, cool. How about we spend $13,000 to cut the tree down instead? And just put in a bunch of small trees. Like what? We just want this one. Nah, spend money, give us more trees.
Right.
So good old Karen Cooper, the badass from Fort Myers, married this fucking tree. And you think, that's stupid. Who would do that? Well, Karen for one. But she so here's her response. She said, she got her idea of marrying the tree from a group of women who've been protesting deforestation in Mexico. She said, I saw that and I thought, oh, we should marry the ficus tree. Kind of, giggle. But everyone said it's a really good idea. So I said, okay, let's do it. Okay, Karen, let me just pause right here. Your friends heard you say marrying a tree is a good idea, and they said, do it.
Yeah.
So these are either the best friends ever that will support you through anything, will help you hide a body,
right, or
they just want to say, do you think we can get Karen to marry this fucking tree? Like they had that unspoken connection where as soon as she says it's out of her mouth,
we've been talking about this.
They just look at each other and don't have to say anything, but mentally they're like, let's fucking do this.
Let's get her to marry a tree.
I bet she can marry this tree. I swear to God, I'll create the white registry. Okay, you invite her friends and family.
I'll be the minister.
That's fine. Like we'll just have to get these people to do it. Yes, Karen, do it.
Do it, Karen. Great idea.
We'll support you.
I'm gonna throw the shower.
Oh my God! And all the little bushes we invite to the shower are gonna love getting soaked.
Andrew's like, dearly beloved, we gather here to unite Karen and this tree in holy matrimony. Karen, do you take this tree to be your lawfully wedded tree, to have and to hold in drought and in springtime for as long as both shall live?
I would.
And do you, tree, take Karen to be your lawfully wedded wife? I don't think she's saying yes. What do we do?
Well, he's not saying no.
It's not saying no. It's not saying anything. If anybody sees why these two should not be married, please speak now or forever hold your leaves.
I object.
Ooh.
As a lumberjack, it is my right to cut that tree down.
You're right.
I want to take my axe and just slam it in the side of that beauty.
This is
and then I want to cut the tree down, too.
Oh, Jesus. But it's not like the thing can say yes, It's like, hopefully you're not being forced into a tree.
Just kind of... it's one of those free-form trees that kind of just goes with the flow.
Like, I just have this picture of, like...
the giving tree, but, like, the triple X version.
No, well, yeah, how do we...
Yes, dump me.
This picture of, like, the wedding parties, like... So it's like one side is human, and then the other one's a side of different, like you get some palm trees in from Hawaii.
Mm-hmm,
you got, like you said, a couple of topiaries. You got
And it's really
tall pine tree.
I was gonna say,
and then there's like a bush behind the pine tree. He goes, I always end up having to sit behind the pine tree.
Oh, just because you look beautiful year round.
Right.
Shut up. I go to sleep. It's okay to sleep. Literally, almost everyone does it. But you just have to show off with your fucking needles. No one wants to touch you. Ooh, big, strong tree with your needles.
That's why you're always going to be alone, pine tree.
Mm-hmm.
You're always going to be alone.
Yeah. Why don't you go hide in the forest?
Yeah.
Little bitch.
No one's going to care if you fall.
Yeah, I
no
got
one's around because no one's ever around, are they, pine tree?
I got a spot in the backyard. It's a real nice backyard. Hang out with the daffodils. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, I made it weird.
Fucking tree bullying. Get out of here, pine tree.
And somewhere there's a lemon tree just going, this wedding, it's great. I'm not bitter at all. I could totally get married if I wanted to.
I can totally get married if I wanted to.
This is just, no, it's fine. It's fine.
There's some other citrus stuff.
It's fine, Karen. So she staged the wedding 3 days ahead of their the Beautification Advisory Board's meeting where the tree's fate was on the agenda. And good enough. It worked. I don't know if it was just the wedding or if it was literally anything else, but the tree was saved. At that,
the end.
Although now, do you get annulled? Are you legally married to this tree forever?
Oh.
Are you gonna have a bunch of succulents? Because imagine if you try to shoot out a full tree, that's gonna hurt. But a couple succulents, tiny little guys.
Just imagine.
Bloop bloop.
You're at home with some dude, and then all of a sudden you hear like branches on the window. It's like, what is that? It's just the wind. It's the tree outside. There are no trees outside.
This is the desert.
What's going on there, Karen? I see him. You didn't think I'd find you.
So,
I uprooted myself. I uprooted myself for you.
You said you wanted to put down roots.
You said you wanted to put down roots. So I uprooted myself.
I can't grow in this climate.
I can't be doing this at 100 years old, Karen.
How many more seasons do you think I have left? You think this is easy? Just getting rid of all my leaves and getting them back?
Is that Brad in there? I knew it. I knew you were just learning tennis.
He'll climb any tree. He's a whore. So she was not the only one that got married to the tree. She had several other brides in white gowns also say their vows to the tree.
Oh, so now it's like...
Mm-hmm. It's the opposite of mahogany monogamy.
I was gonna say it's a polygamy.
Both good. That's good.
Bigotry.
And if that town isn't crazy enough, we're gonna transform our location over to a little town in Iowa.
We're gonna transport it.
That's what I meant. I was hoping you'd just ignore it because maybe you're too sick to hear it.
No.
I heard it and I was like, I'm just gonna keep on going.
Keep on going, baby.
Speaking of transforming, a town has been transformed back in 2013. See, that's where I was going with it. You jumped the gun, is what I'm saying. So a man in Iowa recently saw himself winning a lawsuit, or rather, he won a free speech lawsuit against the city officials of a really small town. It's not even worth remembering, because here's the thing. City officials got upset that he created a website saying, should you live in this town in Sibley, Iowa? Should you live in Sibley, Iowa? I have the post, and he's just making comments about the pros and the cons. But one of the huge cons was the Iowa drying and processing plant, which makes high protein animal food. Or I'm sorry, a high protein animal food supplement. And you think, well, dog food, maybe it's going to kind of smell a little weird.
Right.
But they make it from pig blood.
Okay.
So it has a bit of a smell.
Pig blood smell.
It kind of smells bloody, like a pig bloody. The company moved to a building in Sibley in 2013, and he began protesting the issues with on his website in 2015. In December of last year, the city's attorney David Decoder sent Josh Harms a letter saying that he was hurting the community with his website and threatened a lawsuit if he didn't stop.
Did you send him a decoder ring? If my last name was Decoder, I would send it always in like.
Well, it's Dekoter, so it's not as cool. Yeah. Don't you feel stupid?
It's probably Decoder.
No, I'm gonna say it's Decoder. So he said on his website that it fucking stinks, and it's the worst smell ever. It fills the town 3 to 4 days out of the week, and it got so bad that like some places, like a local daycare, had to shut down. It was an at-home daycare because they were too close to the plant to shut down because of the smell. People were wondering what the medical effects were of breathing in these fumes for half the week. It got so bad that people couldn't even run their air conditioning during the summer. Those blistering hot summer days when all you want to do is not smell melting pig blood, but you're like, I can't turn the AC because I'll just pump the smell throughout the house.
And I'm hungry.
Yeah. You just walk around being hungry all the time and stinky. Yeah, it's like my other job.
Right.
So the judge approved a permanent injunction that the city and Harms agreed to, saying that the city is prohibited from making further threats. It allows Harms to talk to reporters and continue to publish website critical of the city odor issue. City also had to pay him $6,500 in damages and $20,000 in legal fees, issue a written apology, and hold First Amendment training for city staff. So this judge was like,
I'm throwing a book at you.
Yeah. So the smells, and it does smell, and he's saying it smells? All right, fuck you. Sorry. That's how things happen. He bought the rights to another website called SibleyStinks.com, but he hasn't used it yet. He just want to go. Just want to go try.
Really nail him with it.
It's a town of 2,600 people, so it's not.
So they know.
Like what? Like they know it's him?
No, like they know that the place sucks.
Oh yeah. I went to his website with the "Should you move to Sibley, Iowa?" and there's a lot going on in here, but. He talks about the blood plant, saying that in 2013, the Iowa Economic Development Authority gave $150,000 in financial assistance to a business that moved there and opened up what the locals refer to as the blood plant. He goes into things about like what Sibley has going for it, what they have going against it, and I want to read a couple of things that. What Sibley has going against it. Mind you, this is a town of 2,600 people. And he's like, these are the things that we should have. Despite all the new trails put up by the Trail Association, Sibley could really use one of the dog parks that many other towns take for granted. Like other millennials, when my spouse and I are ready to buy our next house, we'll be looking very closely at towns that have dog parks. Like, just take your dog outside.
Yeah.
What the fuck? There's a lot of potholes in the town.
Yeah.
There's too many people that he doesn't agree with politically. Get over yourself. Sibley is pretty poor in the places to eat department. There are 6 restaurants, one of which is a bar, and 3 of them are fast food, one of which is a pizza ranch, which I've never been, but I've driven past them in central Illinois, and from what I understand...
You see all the pizza grazing? You're like...
Yeah, you catch your own pizza in the wild.
Catch and kill.
No, it's a pizza buffet. I think it's like a pizza and fried chicken buffet.
Right.
So the kind of place that you definitely want to go to all the time. And now for the final piece. Another reason you shouldn't move. Some officials in the city government, in my own opinion, squander taxpayer money on spurious advice and pointless legal services, threatening civil litigation that even a first-year law student would know has no possibility of succeeding. Those officials may be interested in reading about a list of following the First Amendment, the 14th Amendment, the definition of libel, local Iowa laws, and reaching out and asking nicely instead of making threats. Like, yeah, I don't see this. This whole thing didn't even have to be an issue. The town could just either fix the smell,
Right.
or just acknowledge, yeah, it smells. They're like, no, you're hurting our reputation.
How do they fix the smell?
I don't put some kind of filtering in the plant to reduce air pollution. I don't know. Maybe like at least 3 air fresheners on inside the building, something like that.
Speaking of air fresheners,
Why don't we freshen up with a commercial real quick?
that's right.
Use promo code DVMPE at collar and
And we're back.
Man, we're gonna start a new segment because we don't have enough segments on here already. There's a new segment called "Don't you have something better to do?" A petition has been started asking a Canadian ice cream chain to change its blasphemous name. It has 30,000 signatures. There's a Toronto chain called Sweet Jesus, which first opened in 2015. They have announced their plans to expand to the U.S. in October, but some busybodies aren't thrilled with the company's presence. On a Christian website, they say the company's name and logo are seriously offensive. The first S in the word Jesus is a lightning strike, reminiscent of the Nazi style used by the SS, and the T in sweet is often shown as an inverted cross on the company's various products. We cannot remain silent while our Lord is blasphemed.
Is the S in silent with a lightning strike, making it look like a Nazi, and a T an inverted cross?
I mean, it's the S does in Jesus. It does have like the lightning effect to it,
Yikes.
but it's not like that kind. It's kind of like a rock and roll kind of the lightning S.
Okay,
Like if you saw
like Kiss?
I don't know how Kiss has an electric S. I know the normal shit. But yeah, you can't even get just Kiss on there. So anyway, there's a whole nother website decided to create their own petition, and it's exactly like the logo from Kiss. Yeah. So it's that. Unless with Kiss with the 2 S's, that's the Nazi stuff.
I get that because now I know what they're saying, but at the same time, I think if I was Gene Simmons, I'd have a fucking problem. You know?
Well, just because he sues over everything.
Right, I'm just saying.
I mean, he copyrighted the money sign, which is ridiculous that someone could do that, but you're not typing. Anyway, another petition has almost 8,000 signatures and calls the company's branding totally offensive and revolting.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
No, I'm just saying the brand. But yeah, it's part of their branding. So if you look up the one at the top with the logo, they have a problem with it because they say that a child posing with ice cream running down her face looks similar to JonBenet Ramsey.
I was just about to say, it looks like JonBenet Ramsey.
A child beauty pageant contestant who was murdered at age 6. One of the people tweeting about it. As an adult, I'm unsurprised by the endless round of puerile shock tactics used by businesses like Sweet Jesus Ice Cream, QI Roll, to try to sell me things. But I saw this image and immediately knew it was supposed to be JonBenet Ramsey, and I thought, no, not my dollars.
Or anyone outside.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of busybodies that have...
It's a little much.
What?
Why does the ethnic kid gotta have gold necklaces and a churro?
Because he's stunting on you? You got a problem with that?
I'm just saying.
That's why they made the white kid the pirate, because he has a monkey on him. He looks like a tiny Popeye.
Who got his ass beat?
Well, Popeye gets his ass beat, and he eats his spinach, and then he comes back at him.
Yeah. Oh. Yikes.
I don't see a big problem with it. I'm like, whatever. Company's co-founder said...
Demonic.
Yes. the Catholic watchdog group is kind of losing their shit over it. Part of the website says, blasphemy is the order of the day at a Toronto-based chain of ice cream parlors. Founded by Andrew Richmond and Amin Torai in 2015, this new and growing chain goes by the name Sweet Jesus.
Sweet Jesus.
There are already a dozen locations, mainly in the greater Toronto area, although plans are underway to expand across Canada and the U.S. Choosing the name of our Lord for a brand of soft-serve ice cream is totally offensive and revolting. Even if this were some innocent faux pas,
I want to make my own ice cream.
It would still be unacceptable.
Either ice cream or pastries.
3 of their ice cream flavors are called Red Rapture, Hella Nutella, and Sweet Baby Jesus. A picture of their website shows their ice cream in place of Jesus in a nativity scene. To be fair, I'm pretty sure more people worship ice cream.
True.
Another picture displays an angel worshipping their ice cream. See what I just say? They say thou shalt follow their social media feed. Other more hideous pictures, some involving children, have also emerged. The message is clear. Sweet Jesus is all about trashing Christianity and mocking the saving work of our Lord Jesus Christ. This is deeply offensive and an outright attack.
You could have like a pastry or an ice cream, and it's got to have a deeply offensive name. What would it be?
Okay, well, I'm going to censor myself from the first one. I already got bear claws. So, what do they put on the blankets they gave to Native Americans?
Smallpox?
Smallpox Pop Rocks.
I want to know what the first one was.
Something nougat.
Oh, no.
That's right. Jewish nougat.
Oh, no.
Jugat.
I'm gonna have one called Jesus fucking Christ Donuts.
Okay. But you just sell donut holes.
Yeah.
That's a holy breakfast.
That's right. No. I mean, they're donuts. I mean, it's like they've obviously been crucified. Right down the middle.
You offer a disciple's dozen of donuts?
I'm like, can I get a marble mark?
I'll have a Long John.
What?
I'll have a Long John.
I'll have a Long John.
Just normal.
Lemon bar Luke. And, Jelly Judas. Can I get a Jelly Judas? How much is that?
I prefer a Maple Bar Matthew myself.
How much is that? 30 pieces of silver? Goddamn.
You know, if you could, no drinks. I'll take water, guys. I'm just getting water. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna pour our Mios in it and turn this water into some juice. Yeah. So how much time do you have on your hands? Don't you have better things to do?
No, because it doesn't take that long. It doesn't take that long to get a bunch of people all fucking crazy about shit.
Well, there was a readily
crazy and then they'll do the work for you.
There's a readily
petition,
filling out petition that I almost signed you up for. It basically said the use of our Lord's name offends God and countless God-fearing citizens throughout the country. I urge you to change your name at once. Blasphemy is not an advertisement. There's more to it, but I'm not gonna, And other people that just, have too much time on their hands. Corporal Scott Martin. You're thinking, Corporal Scott Martin? That sounds like someone that's from Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. You're correct. He is the sheriff there. He's a sheriff's officer, and he's put up a wanted poster for Pugsatony Phil. The handlers of the groundhog last month said the furry rodent called for 6 more weeks of winter. And the sheriff's office says that expired. Yet spring still has more snow. What the fuck? You son of a bitch. We're still going to snow and you said spring is going to be... You're wanted. Well, you don't have anything better to do with your time than to make wanted posters.
Probably not. I mean, probably not.
Poster claims Phil is wanted for deception. Phil is described as having brown and gray hair, brown eyes, sharp teeth. He's sick of snow in the spring. And since it just snowed the other day, I mean, the fucking home opener for the Cubs was snowed out. That's just a weird thing to say.
If it's supposed to rain and then it doesn't rain, do you put Tom Skilling on the wanted?
No.
So he's just being specious.
I'm just saying, Tony Phil said specifically 6 more weeks. That's a very, very specific thing. He's like, I saw my shadow.
Tom Skilling said it's gonna rain today.
Tom Skilling's got like data for the next week.
True.
Phil's got for the next month and a half. What else isn't he telling us? What does China know?
What indeed does China know?
Another person with way too much time on their hands. We don't have a name for this person because for some reason she was able to keep it out of the news. But you ever hanging out in Ohio and you're like, let's get day drunk and go harass the Easter Bunny?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there a 54-year-old woman who was drunk off her ass, who appeared to be intoxicated with slurred speech and unsteadiness on her feet, was arrested after this woman made lewd comments to the Easter Bunny and then began to ride the carousel. She was arrested for drunkenness and transported to the county jail. But
I'm on the unicorn.
You can't actually lay eggs, you dumb bitch. You're a bunny. Bunnies don't have eggs.
Get out of my way.
You can't.
Shouts again.
Yeah, I'm riding a horse. Horses are better.
I'm on a magical adventure.
What are you on? Oh, minimum wage in your stupid folding chair made it look like a throne of lies. Fuck you, clown.
That's not a rabbit. There's some guy. He's in a suit. He killed a giant rabbit and took its skin.
Oh, you up?
Did you see the Easter Bunny that was at the White House?
No.
You haven't seen this Easter Bunny? Oh my God. It's like it was done on purpose. That even the Easter Bunny looks smarter than Trump.
Like,
it's. We'll put this on, man. It's hilarious.
I don't really. The last time I kept up on Easter bunnies, the one at one in Mallrats, who got fucked up. Well, he put glasses on it.
Giant goddamn glasses, and it just sits there, like he was talking to children that were there for an egg roll, an Easter egg roll, and he started,
you serve Chinese food.
He started talking about the economy and how the economy is the best.
The bunny did?
No.
Oh.
He did. And the rabbit's just kind of like looking side to side, like, you know, it's like we're gonna make sure nobody comes over the wall, and it's like the economy is the best it's ever been, and they're like, these kids are like, we just want to hunt for eggs.
I want candy.
Put this. It cracks me up.
Well, if candy isn't your speed, how do you feel about condiments?
Like
ketchup.
I love ketchup.
You love ketchup?
I like ketchup.
Do you like squeezing it out of the bottle? Do you like dumping it out of the bottle? Do you like spoonfuls of ketchup? How do you like your ketchup?
I'm a fan of the squeeze bottle.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to make sure you turn it over first. And you don't want that like like tomato water.
Oh, that gross tomato water. If only there was a way to get rid of that gross tomato water when you're using your favorite condiment.
Are you saying there is?
There is. Because now, thanks to Kickstarter, we have sliced ketchup.
Okay.
That's right. And all this time you're thinking, I wish there was a way to get ketchup be looking like the spread inside of a Fig Newton in a semi-solid form.
I have been thinking that for some time.
Well, look no further. It's about the size of a Kraft single, which I feel like might be even too much ketchup.
It's all like ketchup.
I mean, I go for a little bit to get the flavor.
You do like the squeeze in the center, and then you push it down, and it'll go out.
No, I'm a swirl. I put the swirl.
Up and down. I'm an up and down.
Listen, with your bullshit, it's a round burger, so you put round ketchup on it. Don't come at me with this up and down bullshit. What kind of long sandwich are you eating?
I do the up and down, and then I do the swirl for the mustard.
I do mayo on the bottom, and then the swirl of ketchup up on the top bun.
That's good too, because
I don't fuck with the mustard on the burger no more.
I love it.
Kickstarter project called Slice of Sauce. From Bo's Fine Foods.
The S's are lightning strikes, kind of like the S.
Yes. And the picture of the sauce is in upside down cross of sauce slices.
There you go.
From Bo's Fine Foods, although this is the only thing they have, I don't think you are allowed to call a slice of sauce fine food. So I'll have a duck confit with a slice of ketchup. I'll have a...
You got a relish patty?
Do you have a brick of au jus? They just give you out a bouillon cube. Yeah, it's a brick of au jus.
There you go.
It's shelf stable and can last up to a year in your pantry. It had a Kickstarter funding goal of $15,000, and they crushed that. Let's see, where is the Kickstarter? At the time that I took this picture, they had $23,000. I think it's over $30,000, if not $40,000 now. But here are the tiers that you can get. The $5 you just give them money, whatever. $10, it gives you one pack of slice of sauce, which has 8 individual slices in our signature recipe ketchup flavor. Would you try this? Would you try slices of sauce?
Sure.
What kind of sliced sauce would you like to see other than ketchup?
Barbecue.
Barbecue. Well, okay, I can see with the barbecue.
Because it would be like if it automatically starts to. Say it automatically starts to like melt out, you know.
It doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't.
Think of it as like
a tissue paper kind of.
No, I was thinking more of it's a craft single, but made of like I said, like the fruit filling you have in a Fig Newton or something like that. Yeah. So it wouldn't necessarily melt, but it'd probably become a little bit softer. Yeah, I didn't want to go quite there, but it's softer than that.
Okay.
I think, from what it looks like.
Start to break down and like.
It doesn't seem so. No.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah. Well, I'm just. They don't look like they're capable of melting. They look like they're just kind of goo that might soften up. They might soften up and come apart, but it won't. I don't think it's going to melt. It's an update to ordinary condiments. The slice is a tantalizing layer of flavor and lets you enjoy a perfect bite every time.
See, yeah, but that's the thing, is if it doesn't go into like ketchup form or whatever, then it's just almost like somebody like throws ketchup.
It needs no refrigeration, so I don't think.
Who knows what kind of chemicals in that shit?
I mean, ketchup by itself is already pretty full of shit, but then now it's like we want to make it stick.
Weirder.
I want to make it so it will never move. Now, have you ever backed a Kickstarter?
Yes.
Okay. Do they have like rewards that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, because we're going to start getting into some more ridiculous ones. Well, the $25 one, you get 3 packs of the slice of sauce. And they say, bring them to your next barbecue, and you'll be the talk of the party.
Yeah.
What the fuck did Eugene bring? What is this shit? I thought it was red cheese.
Ew. Your cheese went bad.
No, my ketchup went good.
Get out.
Get out.
Get out.
Get out.
I don't care if this is a
Light
fundraiser
him
for
on
your
fire
mom.
and then get out.
But the slices or him?
All of it.
All in the fire.
All in the
I'm going
fire
to cook
and
my
then
burger
get
and melt my cheese
out.
slice over it. Although there was a time that people with individual cheese slices were like, ew, this is gross. Why would you even do that? Isn't it a weird thing? And it was pretty much a staple of childhood. For $50, not only do you get the 3 packs of the signature recipe slice of sauce, you get a custom canvas carry-all. So they give you a bullshit tote bag. Which is when I'm buying condiments, I thought if I can get this kind of condiment,
You gotta carry your condiments.
I want something to carry these. It's convenient, but there's a lot. $75 or more. You get 3 packs of the slices, and what do you think you get with $75? 3 packs of slices and
the bag.
no, it's just one other item. One other item. So the first one gives you the bag. The $50 gets you the slices in the bag. $75, we're getting we're getting a big surprise here. It's a real nice goodie. $75, 3 packs of slices, and
Tickets on a Carnival cruise.
no, close. A portable universal cell phone charger.
Okay.
Okay, now I know what you're thinking. There's got to be something better than that. $100 or more. You get the 3 packs of the sauce, and what? What do you get? What do you get? It's better than a phone charger and a tote bag.
Golf umbrella.
Close. It's a 17-ounce vacuum insulated stainless steel water bottle, and a shout out on our website.
Ooh.
But now we're going to get
Look who buys bullshit.
the natural progression. All right, now we're at the $150, right? Right. You want to get your slices. You're going to get your slices. $150. You get what? Along with you get a goodie bag filled with slices, the insulated water bottle, and more. But what else do you get? This is a special offer for $150. I'll tell you what. It's not even an object. It's an event that you can do with the other backers and the creators.
It's barbecue.
What's the next thing you think of a barbecue? Barbecue and
Their ketchup slices.
Soul Cycle class. You're right.
Oh, shit.
You can join them at the end of May at 3 p.m. at the Brentwood Soul Cycle in Los Angeles to get a 45-minute ride with the fans. Okay. I know what you're thinking. You can't possibly have more rewards.
I'm getting the ketchup sheet. Is your ketchup so boring?
Yes.
Aren't you sick of it being spread out all over the place?
Yes.
Falling out of your burger?
Always.
That's why you need ketchup sheets.
Ketchup sheets.
Pulls off like a thin slice.
But he's screaming,
Ah!
Here you go, Timmy.
Why are you screaming just then? Because all the ketchup slices comes from Kenny.
I used to have 3 brothers. $250 pledge or more. Oh my goodness. It's called the sneak peek because we've got more flavors getting ready to launch. If you would like to be the first to try out our new ideas, this is the reward for you. We'll ship 3 packs of each new flavor to you 1 month before it hits the shelves.
Ooh.
Right?
I'm an insider.
All right. Okay, we have ketchup. We're going to think outside the box. This is what they're going to do next.
Right.
What sauce is next? We got
Mustard.
mustard, naturally. The next one,
Man.
think of something crazy. They're going to try to get their name out there. What are they going to do?
Relish.
I don't. Those are lame.
I'm going to tell you.
I mean, you could probably just like Nutella, which is close to what you said.
Not mayo.
What's wrong with sheeted mayo?
Ew. That has to go in the refrigerator.
I don't know what to say. I think I want to try a sheeted mayo. Ugh. Now hold on, $500. Ultimate reward, right? You could join them in developing the newest flavors. We'll send you the prototypes of our delicious new flavors, and you'll get to choose your favorite and share your feedback.
Right.
Plus, you get the goodie bag and all that kind of shit. I wonder, like, what's the jumping off point after ketchup? Like, you have to figure the mustard is next.
Tartar sauce.
But, like, ooh. Like, think of what do you put on a sandwich? Like, just a normal sandwich other than mayo and mustard.
Butter.
Butter sheet wouldn't be... Because you got...
mayo goes on sandwiches.
You got to think of something. They want to prepackage individual slices that they can sell. It's going to be sitting on the shelf for like a year.
Yeah, I don't know. I was going to say, because, like, people do...
Avocado slice.
Ew. Yeah, people do, like...
I mean, the barbecue sauce one probably.
I'm trying to think of barbecue or something like people want to put on. Maybe peanut butter slices. What did you do a peanut butter and jelly slice?
I don't know, because peanut butter is inherently sticky.
Yeah.
So what the fuck are you doing to it to make it not sticky and yet still stick together? It's got the right kind of stickiness. Who's to say? And then finally, there is the $2,500 one. For one lucky Los Angeles-based backer, the Slice of Sauce team will host 10 guests for an upscale barbecue, including food, beverages, and best of all, a slice of sauce for everyone. You can't say it's upscale barbecue and then also serve sauces in a slice.
No.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Still want to try it. I got this morbid curiosity about it.
Ew.
You wouldn't try it if someone just showed up and said, "Hey, I got the sauce slice. Here you go. Put it on a burger."
I don't know. It seems like a waste of a burger if it's bad.
You put it on a McDonald's burger.
Seems like a waste of a ketchup slice.
All right, now in our seemingly weekly check-in with how robots are trying to kill us, or how we're trying to get robots to try to kill us.
Right.
Did you hear about Amazon's new patent that they filed?
I think I saw it, but I didn't read into it because I figured it might be something that you might grab onto.
Mm-hmm. Amazon has been granted a new patent by the U.S. Patent Office for a delivery drone that can respond to human gestures. The concept is part of Amazon's goal to develop a fleet of unmanned aerial vehicles that can send packages to customers in 30 minutes or less. The patent may help Amazon with how flying robots might interact with human bystanders and customers waiting on their doorsteps. So you're teaching it how to interact with people. Depending on the person's gestures, a welcoming thumbs up, shouting, or frantic arm waving, the drone can adjust its behavior according to the patent. So what you're saying is it can read aggression.
Right.
So you're teaching a robot when to learn that we're docile or we would be a threat. I think I saw that in the opening of the Terminator.
Yeah.
When he was measuring whether or not these people were threats, and if they were, he would fucking kill them. He would fuck them up.
It's coming.
They have diagrams in their patent office. Well, one of the diagrams in there, an illustration in the design, it shows a person is shown outside of a home flapping his arms in what Amazon describes as an unwelcoming manner. So a person standing out on their lawn pretending to be a bird is considered an unwelcoming manner.
Right.
Another diagram depicts the steps a drone would take when reading human body language as it delivers packages. Here are some of the things that it says on there. Receive human gesture, access gesture database,
kill a human,
determine human gesture based on gesture database, proceed in accordance with determined human gesture and delivery instructions, and then yes, inevitably kill the people.
Right. The
drone's communication system would include an array of sensors, including a depth sensor and cameras to detect visible, infrared, and ultraviolet light, as well as surface-to-air missiles. The drone will be able to recognize hand and body gestures, human voices, and movements, such as a person walking closer to the drone or away from it. As a defensive measure, I am assuming. And here's the thing. If the drones are cleared to deliver, they can release boxes with extra padding from the air, or they can land and then drop off the parcel. I don't know if I would ever order something that's like, yeah, fucking skydrop it to me.
I just got track pants in the mail. Yeah, sure. Does it come in 30 minutes?
So, instead of someone just driving by and chucking it into the bushes, you get a drone flying by and dropping it on you.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Like you're out front gardening.
No.
This,
Got it.
the box of paperweights you ordered finally comes.
Right.
And just crushes you. I don't know. I don't like it. Here's the part of the article. As if teaching the drones how to recognize human behavior isn't enough. This part really bothered me. Since unveiling its plans to develop an air delivery service, Amazon has applied for several ambitious patents that include the use of giant airships to serve as mobile flying warehouses and designs for drones that self-destruct during an emergency. You are fucking building Skynet. Would you stop?
Yeah.
Would you stop? Why does it need to be able to self-destruct in an emergency? What kind of emergency is a drone? Is it like because it's gone rebel and you have to try to regain control over it? I've seen the movie Stealth. He can bypass.
I'm trying to think about what it would be like. We need to get him. We need to get them back to. I don't know. In a million years, what I would need. I don't think I'd need anything that quickly. For one thing, I don't know if I would. I mean, I'd like it that quickly.
I mean, Domino's has that 30-minute guarantee,
but I just don't know if it's necessary to be doing that. Because I was thinking about that the other day. I saw a commercial for it for I think it was either Amazon or Google, and I thought to myself, you really want to sit out in the sky and look at the sky and see, just lines of fucking, drones going back and forth with packages.
it's what we saw in the Jetsons, but without people flying it.
Yeah, or like Fifth Element.
We decided that long ago the Jetsons would be cool, but also I don't want to do anything, so let's just have a robot do it for us.
Right.
Oh. And then one last thing, but speaking about putting all your eggs in one basket, meteorologist Dave Anderson is running for Congress. Here's the problem, though. His legal name is meteorologist Drew Anderson. He legally changed his name.
Idiot.
He legally changed his name last year and then left his job a few weeks ago.
Career change.
Less than he had the job for less than a year with that name. He was a weatherman before, but you're talking about changing your name to your job title.
Yeah. It would be like burger flipper, Trey,
What'd be the worst job to have as a first name? Hi, I'm honey wagon operator George Rimdahl.
The guy who follows the elephants in the parade. I'm shit scooper Scott. I take pride in my job.
No last name though. That'd be weird.
No last name.
Kind of makes you want to blow up the world.
Not yet.
Okay, we won't. Not just yet. In a story that starts off kind of making you angry.
In a world
where 13-year-old Judah Tyreman, he had a passion project where he started the Cecil Mineral and Gem Museum in Radisson because he wanted to share his passion of rocks with as many people as possible. Kind of boring to 99% of the people.
Right.
But someone broke into the shop and stole a variety of his specimens,
right.
As well as the museum's donation jar. The estimated worth for things that were stolen was $6,000 to $8,000.
Wow.
Worth of rocks and gems. He said that it was real unfortunate he found the door jimmied open and a bunch of things were scattered all over the ground outside. And lost a big chunk of his collection. Now it dampened his spirits on the future of the museum, but he started getting a lot of community reach out from all across North America.
Yeah, because people would throw rocks at him.
Hey.
Replacement. Ow!
I already have 4 of these. I know, but this one's better.
Replacement. Ow!
He said he's had nonstop emails since it was the day after the robbery, and he's got so much attention that's been kind of overwhelming. But he's very thankful about it. People as far away as New Mexico has contacted him to send specimens from their own collections. The Royal Saskatchewan Museum has also offered to donate a variety of duplicates that they have. He's managed to raise, at this point, with his GoFundMe page, he's raised $9,799. And he's going to use the money to get replacement pieces and hopefully use it to one day to buy the building. And then he doesn't want to stop there. He also hopes to expand. He also hopes to expand his collection, which include fossils, dinosaur bones, minerals, and meteorites, into the building's attic, which he says will take some money to renovate.
Nerd.
Mm-hmm. And he probably notes that he's doing this all on his own, refuses to take any money from his parents, and he spends day after day mowing people's lawns to get money to support this museum that this is 100% done by him. And since you're not done shitting on him yet, he sends 10% of the money he raises from sales and fundraisers to an unfunded orphanage in Africa. So how about you go thank yourself?
Oh, no, but no, it's because he's trying to help out a Nigerian prince who...
Why are you being so skeptical of the nice stories I have? I had all these other stories with the ketchup slices and the Jesus ice cream.
It's rocks.
But it's a kid sharing his passion, doing it on his own. He's got the entrepreneurial spirit, and he's not going to let something. And then the community rallied around him. All 7 of the rock collectors in the world gave him some rocks. You could say this story rocks.
No,
we're going to say it 1, 2, 3. This story rocks. Sucks. No, you said it wrong.
I said it wrong. Sorry.
You're going to have to eat a slice of ketchup.
Ew.
Plain. After it's sat out on the plate at the barbecue for a few hours. Out of its package.
Out of its package. On the wood.
No, you have to roll it up and then put it in the freezer. And then when it's frozen, take it out.
Roll it up around the hot dog?
Yeah, why not?
It's totally pliable. You're like, here you go.
Yeah, if you put ketchup on a hot dog like a fucking monster.
I'm just saying.
Like a monster.
Like a monster.
Like a monster.
That's going to do it for this week.
Do you think a hot dog is a sandwich?
No.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg says it's a sandwich.
Oh, maybe she's right. She's a badass woman.
I know, but I think I finally found something that everyone can disagree with equally. Is it or is it not a sandwich? What? I don't think it's a sandwich. It's more of a taco, if anything.
True.
But anyway.
On that note, where can we find us online?
You can find us individually on Twitter at Patrick Newsom42.
That's me.
At Hungry as a Bear. That's me. Follow the entire DVM production empire at ketchupslices.com. You can follow this podcast at Stupid's Tweeting or YouTube, Stupid's Talking Stupid. And, yeah, that's it.
That's right. You can find all the other things that we do on dvmpe.com. Things like Aerocast and Flashcast. Come check us out. So that's going to do it for Stupid Talking Stupid. I'm Patrick.
And I'm Bear.
And we'll talk to you later.